Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Earth to Mama vlog here on Simple as Could Be. This week I wanted to talk about something that I have been dealing with and a method that I found that helps me deal with what I'm dealing with. So I thought I would share it for all of you just in case it helps you discover a skill helping you deal with the same type of situation. So this week's topic is how to overcome fear and live life to the fullest. Fear can be motivating and inspiring, but it can also be frustrating and debilitating. And I'm sure we've all had moments where it was so frustrating and debilitating that it became unconquerable in a way. And so I recently found this method of how to address fear and overcome it in order to do things that are actually truly beneficial to us. So it's a little 3-step method. One is to decode the fear. Label the fear. I went to step 2 already. Step 1 is to label the fear, because fear can manifest in all sorts of ways, whether it's nervousness or self-consciousness or whatever way that it manifests. So for example, recently I was going to try something new and I was feeling afraid, very, very, very afraid. And I decided to try out this method. So I thought, okay, label the fear. What am I actually afraid of? What is this fear feeling? Is it self-consciousness? Maybe, but it's not really hitting any strings. Is it nervousness? Yeah, that's definitely it. The fear is definitely nervousness. When I say nervousness, it makes me feel nervous thinking about the situation. So that's how you learn to label the fear. You go over and over things that it could be, and when you finally feel that feeling, when you ask yourself, is it this that I'm feeling? Whenever you feel that feeling inside you, that's when you know that's it. So in my case, it was nervousness. I decided, okay, step 2, decode the fear, which is what I slipped up with earlier. Decode the fear. So if I'm feeling nervous, why am I feeling nervous? Is it because I'm afraid I'll be rejected? Maybe. Okay. Is it because I'm afraid that I'll mess something up? Yep. I had a gulp in my throat, a lump in my throat immediately when I asked myself, is it because I'm afraid I'll mess up? So when I finally figured that out, I realized, so I'm not really afraid. I'm nervous for this situation because I'm afraid that I will do something that I will mess up when I'm in that situation. And that is what's making me nervous, and that's what's making me afraid to go into the situation, because whether or not it's going to happen, something in me is afraid that that could be a possibility. So, step 3. A little bit ironic, but it's face the fear. And this is whether or not the first 2 steps actually worked or not. So in my case, I realized that I was feeling nervous. I realized that I was feeling nervous because I might mess something up. So what can I do? What can I do from there? I can still try. Maybe I'll mess up. And what then? Doesn't everyone mess up at some point? Maybe I won't mess up. So why was I afraid to begin with? You see what I'm saying? So when you break it down in that way and you think, okay, I'm feeling this and I'm feeling this because, so here's what I should do. I should do it anyways, because even if this thing that I think might happen happens, what's the worst then? What's the worst? Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? Is it really the end of the world if you're afraid because you're actually this, and you're actually this because you think X, Y, or Z might happen? If X, Y, or Z did happen, would that really be the end of the world? In most cases, probably not. So then what? Do it anyway. And this also works if step 1 and 2 in this method didn't work for you already. If you haven't been able to label your fear and it's an array, you know, I'm nervous, I'm self-conscious, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm feeling this because, but I'm also feeling this because, and I'm also feeling this because. In certain situations, maybe it's not best for you to try it. Maybe it's best for you to talk to someone and get to the bottom of why you're afraid of so many things. But in a lot of situations, even when you're afraid of this or this or this or this happening, go for it anyways. I did in the time that I was feeling nervous because I thought I would mess up. I was going to a job interview that I was really nervous for because I thought I would mess something up, which would cause me to not get the job. And if I didn't get the job, it was no big deal. There's more jobs. I can find another job. This isn't the job that makes or breaks me. It's not going to be a reflection on the rest of my life. So I tried it anyways, and I got the job. So the worst thing that could have happened is far from the thing that actually happened. And that's what actually happens in most cases. So if you're feeling afraid for a new situation, a job interview, meeting new friends, going on a date, whatever it may be, first, just try and label the fear. What type of fear is it? Once you figured it out, decode the fear. Why are you feeling that type of fear? Once you figured that out, face the fear. There's nothing else to do. It could actually possibly go bad, but in that case, there's nothing wrong with that either, because that's a learning experience and a stepping stone in life that we all face and we all need. But chances are it'll go good. And it'll be another type of learning experience and stepping stone in life that we also all need. And if method 1 and 2 don't work and you are all up in your feelings and you can't figure it out, sometimes the best course of action is to try anyways. Thank you guys so much for being here for another vlog. Please let me know if there's any topic you want me to go over down in the comments. I have a really, I guess I won't say special, but I have a really interesting vlog that I've been thinking about doing here for a while. So stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you for being a part of this community. Earth to Mama wouldn't be where it is without you. I wouldn't be where I am without you. And the world really truly wouldn't be where it is without you and on the path to a better future. So I'll see you guys next week. Thanks. Bye.